さあナスラーズオブセ3連敗中、勝たせてあげたいってことになりますね。ナスラーズ0勝3敗対サトアンタブデービスが2勝1敗。ナスラーズオープン戦初勝利になるんでしょうか。ミラーパークミルウォーキー、
ワシ
ントンナショナルズ0勝3敗対アトランタブレーブス2勝1敗。ミラーパーク
moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I appreciate the way the guy plays the game.
The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. The guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
3番4番のライチがあまりにも低いといったところも原因の一つです。
Sean Newcomb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit out to short. And that finds him outfield grass. It's a base hit. And one batter in, the Braves will have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Here's Bryce Harper now.
3番4番が非常に当たっていないんですが、なのでブレイス・ハーパーバッターボックスが入ります。とにかくナショナルズとしては生徒を奪いたいところは A ではありますが。
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington. As you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Leaping,
and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Left がヒットなさらず4番のタイムリーで先制。
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
初勝利に向けてナショナルズ先生。
In now is Anthony Rendon. Swing and a liner, but foul. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
森田さん、こんばんは。さあ、ワンボール2ストライクになります。だが、ストライク。
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Down the third baseline. Camargo brings it in, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Washington leads this one 1-0. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Tanner Roark is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike.
は
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul.
ナショナルズ粘る。
The next 0-2.
ナショナルズブレーブス粘る。
Here's a little chopper to the right side.
そうところか。
Murphy in the hole.
それのところか。ワンアウト。
And he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting second, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His career line against Roark up until this point. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Down the left field line and deep.
レフト追いかけませんがハードです。
And that will end up a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Turner loves it. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0.
1点リードしています。ナショナルズオープン戦初勝利に向けて
Striding in, Ryan Rayburn. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ryan Rayburn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Tanner Roark, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
ピッチャーですからね、送りバントきっちり決めたいところな、そういう方を取っていきたいところ。
Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeman has it. Flip to the second baseman covering down for the out.
切ってませんでした。バント失敗という形になります。
Riding in once again, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, you gotta love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. 2-0 in one count. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field.
さらに1点中から3対0。
Second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. The base hit. Run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
ナショナルズオープン戦初勝利に向けてと。
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back, and it's gone.
ホームランナショナルズ。
So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
この回なんと一挙5点6対0。
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. To Rendon. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Ready for another chance, Michael Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Rendon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the bottom of the second. Nationals on top, 6-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Nobody out, runner on first. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Popped him up. Rendon over to his right. One down.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Johan Camargo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Zunino on second. Camargo on at first with 2 down. Sky to very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Rayburn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A bouncer to the left side. Camargo's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Wieters. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1 out, nobody on. Way in front of that fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
The batter, pitcher, Tanner Roark.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Tanner Roark. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to 3rd.
この回も3者凡退に終わったナショナルズ6対0、ナショナルズ6点リードです。
They lead it 6-zip. So stepping in, Sean Newcomb had
lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
On, he pops it up, but this will land untouched. Swinging a soft liner.
センター前。
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
大元の流れましたブレイブス。
Opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I gotta be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Rayburn over to his left. Makes the play, one away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well, just missed it, fouling it away.
And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
遊びたいという現れているかのような2回ももうこれバック取りました。
Again, he sends it out of play.
打ち上げさせた。
Weeders has a play. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. One left for Atlanta. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Brandon McCarthy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And no swing apparently, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His lifetime numbers against McCarthy, not great. He's 1 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here's the 0-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
ランナー3塁ストップ、ワンアウト2塁3塁です。
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Chopped weakly
これは
to
そう
the
です。
left.
ショートゴロ。
Swanson scoops it
ラ
up.
ンナーはホームに
And indeed, he'll
帰り
take
ました。
only the
7
out at
点目。
first as the run comes in to score.
と4打点です。
In now is Anthony Rendon. His lifetime numbers against McCarthy. He's 1 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to
センター
straightaway
打ち
center.
上げたかどうだ伸び
And oh, trouble averted as he
入っ
takes
たか
away
取
extra
ってます、取ってま
bases.
す。
And
3 ア
the
ウトで
inning
す。
is over. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Wisconsin right after this.
うわ、これはファインプレーです。
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Mike Zunino.
Brendan Kinsler will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
21, Brandon Kinsler.
Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
それから打っていきますが、ライト
Under
フ
it
ラ
is
イ、
Harper, and
ワン
Bryce
アウ
has
ト。
got it for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta.
タイガー7点の差をつけましたが、今日のナショナルズ。
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This will get foul for strike 2.
になるか。
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A pause and the 0-2. Fastball
見逃させ
strike
は
3
な
called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
1発。ナショナルズは7点リード。
Left fielder, Lane
So
Adams.
coming to the plate, Lane Adams. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Luis Guevara gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
5肌。2試合投げて1勝0敗、防御率 4.5 で、イニング2イニング。
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. And now for Washington, Ryan Rayburn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte's there, and that ends the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, and they hold a 7-0
5回の
lead.
表までスロー7対0、ナショナルズの7点リードです。
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan.
For the Braves.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen is so sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch.
その辺監督をどう考えているか分かりませ
Swing
ん
and
が
a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously
私
sitting
は
something
3連
else.
敗中でしたけど、そのピッチャーの起用というの
The
も
windup and the 0-1. And this is foul to the
抑
plate.
え方を混ぜるって可能性
Now the
が
0-2
来るんで
pitch.
しょうか。
Weak chopper up the line. Throw
Well, that's
not in
good.
time as he's able to leg it out.
さあ、ブレーブスランナーあります。
You
ワン
know,
アウト
Hero,
の
as
1
a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you'd be surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out.
セーフだ、セーフだ、これ
And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
確かにセーフです。
Here's Ender Inciarte, and it's
さあ、
fouled
ブレー
away.
ブスもらったチャ
0
ンス。
for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
ミスがどう影響するかなんですが、これはサードフライ。
Rendon has room in foul territory,
Yes.
makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 22.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Markakis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in
仕上
the
げたキャ
fifth.
ッチャーフライ。
High pop up. And he
今度
will
はス
make
リーア
the
ウト。
play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will
ラン
end
ナ
the
ー2人
inning.
出しましたが、ブレーブス無得点
Two left for
7
Atlanta.
対
They're
0、ナ
down
ース
by
ダ
a
ブル7点リード
touchdown,
です。
7-0. Aaron Blair gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Adam Eaton will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Murphy.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Backhanded. There's one. Relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now that's popped up. DeMarco is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. That's leave a pair, but they're still in control, 7-0.
ナショナルズ7点リード。
Matt Grace enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Matt Grace.
Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman.
3連敗中。
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 4.
Ready once again, Mike Zunino. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now another 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Rayburn has a read on it. 2
2
gone.
outs.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves.
6回の裏まで終了です。5対0。ナショナルズ同リードです。
Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Matt Wisler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Albies shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder number 3, Michael Taylor.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Taylor past battles with Matt Wisler, just a 1 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
展開ではあります。お互いに抜けてください。
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
In now, Ryan Rayburn. He swings and grounds it to
ショートゴロの差どこ4、3のダブルプレー。一気にスリーアウト。
Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Charlie Culberson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home. Eddie Romero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, third baseman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Johan Camargo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Turner calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
ナショナルズオープン戦4試合目。これ3連敗。
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
それ来るでしょうか、これレフトヒット。飛んでいきました。それがトランが1塁です。
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Tyler Flowers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
High in the air, deep down the left field line.
全くハウルです。これ100マイルですが、待ったら当たってますからね。ファウル。
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball away. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Christian Cologne starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick.
Chris Stewart called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Turner is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Braves will strand 3. They're down by a touchdown.
ワールドカップまでもう残り少ないときに監督会にする日本もよくわかりませんよね。
Christian Cologne will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Chris Stewart will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Max Fried enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jeff Decker is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Matt Wieters will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Check swing called strike 0-1.
Number 8, Chris Stewart.
Wind up and the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Danny Santana is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now in center field, number 23.
Miguel Montero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Miguel Montero.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Get him at first. Excellent range there is short, and there are 2 away now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
さあ、その凡退に終わりました。3アウトです。8回の表まで終了。7対0。ナショナルズ7点リード。
Rob Brantley will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Trevor Gott is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. In there at the letters 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Rendon down at 3rd. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Rayburn will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there.
センターフライで3アウトになりました。さあ、8回の裏ですけど、7対0、ナショナルズ7点リード。さあ、この抑える登板はあるんでしょうか。
Rob Brantley will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Grant Dayton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Leading off for Washington, second baseman.
どうしても勝ててなかったってことを考えると、おそらく抑えを出してくるという計算が立つわけですから。
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
3連敗やってるナショナルズ。
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Bryce Harper. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Breaking ball in for a strike. Dayton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. High and deep to center field. Santana ranging back at the track. The wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
ハーパー、スプリングホームラン第1号、411フィート。
A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper as they've widened this lead to
ダメ押しというホームランでしょうか、8対0。
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on the first, takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning.
8対0となっています。 だから2だとか
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it, fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. Shot toward right center. In there, the base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Ryan Rayburn. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana is after it. Makes the catch as just before the inning. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Nationals 8 and the Braves nothing. Digging in, Jeff Decker. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup?
For the Braves.
Sean Doolittle takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
ナショナルズオープン戦初勝利まであと1アウトです。
Digging in and looking for more, Dansby Swanson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Final strike for the Braves. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
試合が終わりました。ナショナルズオープン戦初勝利。そしてようやくオープン戦初勝利を挙げました。7回ですね、8対0。一部ハイライトどうぞ。
8-0 the final today. The Washington Nationals with a big 17-hit attack. Tanner is credited with the win. Sean Newcomb permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLBThe Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
A reminder that extra post-game NCTN bus service
タイムリーツーベースでこれで3対0とナショナルズが大きくリード広げていきました。 でハーパーがタイムヒットでこれで4対0、マンがホームランで2打点、これで6対0、2回までの大きく6点をリードしてます。そしてこの内野ゴロの間にもう1点追加で7対0としました。ずっと得点が入っていなかったんですが、ハーパーのホームランで8対0としてダメ押し。最後はショートフライに沿っての最終度ですね。ということでナショナルズが見事ようやく勝てたというかオープン戦初勝利を挙げたという試合になりました。ということでいやブレーブスとレイズ、ブルージェイズ対レイズはすごく18回も行ったんですね。まあメジャーのオープン戦とかメジャーをオープン戦でもこうですかだね、オープンでも延長したら無制限ということになるんでしょうか。さあ続いてアストロズ、マーリンズとかこういう試合もあります。まだ勝ってないのホワイトソックスも勝っていませんし、ダイヤモンドボックスも勝っていません。風船。さあ今後どういう展開になっていくんでしょうか。メジャーのこのゲームでオープン戦をやっということで、はい、お越しください。今日はさすがアズベラでした。それではまた明日お会いしましょう。じゃあね、ごきげんよう。